and welcome to another Zenphi tutorial. Today, as you can tell by the title of this video, we're going to be learning how you can create a custom email template so that you can give your emails a standardized look. You can use these templates in any of your Zenphi flows. This is especially useful if you want to give your emails a more professional feel, maybe add some branding. So to be able to do this, all you have to do is hover over to the left bottom corner, and if you hover over this gear, you're going to be able to see this bar. We're going to click on email templates. Now here we're going to be able to see all the templates that we've created previously. To be able to use any of these templates inside of your flows, all you have to do is make sure they're published, and you'll be able to visualize them inside of any of your flows. So to create a new template, we're going to click here where it says create new template, and we're going to be able to select either an empty email template if you want to start completely from scratch, or if it's your first time creating a template, or maybe you don't want to start completely from zero, I would suggest choosing one of our pre-made templates. For this example, we're going to be choosing this one called Raccoon E-commerce. So first, let's go ahead and learn how to replace different things, starting with the images. For example, here we have this logo. So all we're going to do is, you have two options. You can click on this trash icon here to be able to remove the image, and you can upload one from your computer by clicking here, or you can click here to be able to insert an image URL. So here I have uploaded the image. I'll place it here. If you scroll down, you're going to be able to change the size of your image. You can also add some padding. You can add a link if you want to, or add a border. For example, if we click on this section here that's orange, we can also change the background color in case you don't want to use that color. If instead of replacing, you want to delete something altogether, you can just click on the image or text or whatever it is, and you can click here on the trash can icon, and you'll be able to delete it. You can do this for as many sections as you want. Okay, and now that I have erased everything that I don't want to use, I'm going to go ahead and replace this image. So I'm going to go ahead and paste a URL, and with the padding you're able to move the image. So for example, if I add a top padding of 30 pixels, I can lower the image. If I want to lower it even more, I can change it to 40, for example. And as we've been doing with the previous steps, to be able to edit the text, for example, for this button, I'm going to write book now, and I'll go ahead and add the link to book a Zenphi demo meeting. We can also change the color of the text. We can do so by going down here where it says text color. We can choose the color that we've been using. Now down here, this template has different socials, so here you're able to link different social media, for example. So if you want to have certain text after each icon, you can add it here, or if you want to remove it altogether, all you have to do is erase what is written in content. And in the link part, you can add a link to each one of your social medias. If you want to add another one, all you have to do is click on the plus icon. And if you need to add the icon, you can do so here, the same way that you would do for different images that you want to add, like we went over at the beginning. And now, since I do want the text from my email to be added in this template, I'm going to indicate where I want that text to go. So I have gone ahead and dragged this text section here. And what I'm going to do is indicate a placeholder, so I'll write email body. Now it's very important that here you indicate the appearance of the text in whichever way you want it to appear in the email. So if on the email you want it to come out in bold, in blue, you would need to do the same with this placeholder. So for example, if I want it to be in bold and I want it to be in black, that's how it's going to appear in the email. And the same thing goes for the alignment. If you want it to be aligned in the center on the left, make sure to do so from the template itself, since that's how it's going to be appearing once you run the flow. So let's go ahead and save and publish our template once we're finished. Now, to be able to visualize how your template looks on different formats, you can click on these buttons here. This would give you the view on an external monitor, for example, or if you click here, it would be the mobile view. So you can check that before you finish saving and publishing any changes, or if you want to, you can go back and change anything that you don't like. Now, whenever you want to use your template inside of an email, you're going to need to make use of two actions. The first one is this one called Generate Email HTML. What you're going to do is, in this drop-down menu, you're going to select your template, and you're going to load the tokens to make sure the token appears here. This is the one that we indicated as our placeholder. This is where the text is going to be. So this is the text that I want to appear inside of our email. So right here, whatever you wish to insert. You can also use a token picker if you've used different steps in your flow. If you want to indicate maybe a certain token, you can do that here as well. And then the next action, we're going to use our send email action as normal with Gmail. So all you have to do is set up your connection, which is going to grant Zenphi permission to be able to actually access your email and send it out on your behalf. To do that, all you have to do is click on create new connection, click on authorize. You can change the subject, you can change the sender display name, and here it's very important that in format you select HTML. In body, you're going to use this icon. This is a token picker as mentioned previously. We're going to click here. We're going to open up our generate email HTML action, and we're going to insert the token that is for the content. And then after that, if we save and test run, we'll be able to see how the email would appear for the person who receives it with our template. And now, as you can see, this is what our email would look like once it's sent out. It has written the text we had indicated down here. And if we click on this button, they can go ahead and click to be able to book a meeting. If they click here, they can also go to our Facebook. So it's as easy as that to be able to customize a template, give your emails a more professional feel, have them all be standardized, add some branding. If you have any questions, make sure to leave them down in the comments and we'll try to get to them as soon as we can. Thank you so much for watching, and leave video suggestions down below in the comments as well.